woke up on day 7 to a whole different ocean, one that had been churned up by the winds overnight. The additional stress on the rig started to cause more chafe, and before we knew it, we had a serious problem. So I was sitting here just having lunch, and I look up to check the sail, and there's no spinnaker, it's just gone. So where the Genoa is now, the red spinnaker used to fly out, and there's just nothing. And I see the blue furling line going up into the sky. So that was an interesting shock. I run outside, was able to look at the sail, and we were able to determine that the downhaul had chafed through one of the blocks. So not a disaster. It was kind of a little sketchy because it was swinging around in the air and it could have hit somebody. So we clipped in, jackets on, went up front, was able to actually use the barber haul for the Genoa to kind of be a permanent line, got a more permanent fix, eased the barber haul to be able to put it in place. All's good, downhaul's replaced, basically a permanent fix. And then not 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes later, the clew of the sail, also on the bottom portion, just ripped through. So now I can see the sail itself is sliding up and down on the forestay, but nothing's holding it down, and that means we wouldn't be able to furl the sail. So I was able to put a little bit of a line on what was left of the clew, enough to just get it furled one final time, thank God. So that's furled, we brought it down, it's now stowed, but that's it. That sail is done until we can get it to a sailmaker. So this is it now. So we've got our main sail, which we shook a reef, so now we have one reef in our main right now, and we're flying our Genoa, and thankfully we have a symmetrical spinnaker as well. That'll have to be our downwind sail, but it's not going to be anywhere near as fast as a Code D Reacher. So that's that. 1/3 of the trip done, and our big sail that we needed to kind of push us along is gone. So it's been a serious day of breakage. First we had the sail, now our radar doesn't work. So when I try to turn the radar on, I'm getting a little alarm up here at the top, sometimes saying, yeah, radar headline alarm, or radar azimuth alarm. I think that means that the radar is not spinning, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. So here we are, a week into a 3-week passage, or 2.5-week passage, and we have no spinnaker to go downwind and no radar to help us see ships in storms at night. So awesome, great. It's just how boating is. Oh, look at the flying fish. As we go into night, I guess night 7, we've been out at sea for a week. We finally have a beautiful night. Okay, Hale, so what were you doing? You were coming down to go to the bathroom?
I was coming down to go to the bathroom to get pillows for us to sleep tonight, and I saw water on the ground.
When he came down, there was water all over the ground here. And then I opened up the bilge and there was a bunch of water in here. So I've already pumped it out. But the real problem is here. So see guys? See that water right there on the bottom? Decent amount of water, gallons. I'd say I probably emptied 20 gallons of water over the day. Have come through that little seal right here. But we're fine. The boys just wanted to see it, and wanted to explain to them.
See it. I really just wanted to go to sleep.
Okay, go to sleep. Get up there.
Come here. See you guys. Yeah, step up. Did you hear what I just heard?
Yeah. Well, that's the water hitting the window. It's just a lot of water hitting this hatch.
It could be worse. We could have gone down there to like full Titanic, like water wasting.
Yeah, I mean, the hatch could be broken, the glass could be loose, the seals and the actual hatch itself could be coming off. That happened to some friends of ours on a katana. I don't know. By the way, I would like to point out, tonight we are exactly halfway between the Galapagos and the Marquesas, further from land and assistance than anywhere on Earth. The absolute biggest body of water in the world, and we're in the middle of it, and this stuff's happening. You didn't hear that?
Unfortunately I didn't.
All right.
Is that all right?
We're fine. Yeah. The glass, oh, look at that. See that water coming through there? No, I'm not worried. It's a tiny amount of water, and it's not that big a deal. Okay, so this is my fix. I've got a GoPro suction cup mount that's pulling the glass out. And it actually sealed this crack up here a little bit more, so hopefully this stays. That's just tied to the step, pulling it out, but it's a lot better. I just hope it stays. If that doesn't stay, then I think the only option is to cut some wood in the shape of a circle from something on the boat and secure it and glue it and try and keep it as airtight, watertight as possible. But that's sort of disaster relief. I don't think we'll get there. Okay, so here's though the truly crazy bit. These dots represent the true halfway point of our voyage. The furthest spot on the planet from land. Now, I'm sure we're fine and I'm being dramatic, but it does illustrate the stuff that can happen out here. And you just gotta be ready for everything. You gotta be mechanical, and you gotta roll with the punches because stuff breaks on boats, even really well-made ocean-going boats. Okay, today is halfway day. It might be shower day.
Turn around, show the
Let me see the back of your head.
Show the camera.
Let me see the back of your head. You have full-on dreads coming in. I don't know, it looks kind of cool, Mom. Pancakes. We'll do a pancake party because that's part of the halfway around the world celebration. Which is about halfway around the world, halfway across the Pacific. I'm not getting much sleep, all right? Almost. Ready? Let's do it together. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A half, a quarter, an eighth, a 16th, a 32nd. Hey, we made it. We're halfway across the ocean. That's awesome, guys.
Across the ocean?
Do you know why that's truly amazing? Because this is the biggest stretch of water anywhere on the planet. Anywhere. There is no other place in the world than right here where you are further away from land, further away from people. We are as far away as you will ever get right now from civilization.
That's our oopsie.
What?
That's our laser.
That's our laser? That's what you have to say? That's our laser? That's what you say after that whole speech?
Yes. Do you make pancakes now?
Let's have a pancake party!
Pancake party!
Alright, let's do pancakes. Everyone likes pancakes. We're gonna
Make a lot
celebrate.
this time.
Alright, I'll make a lot. Okay, pancake party! Stack of hot stacks. I didn't hear any thank you, Dad. Excited? Them some pancakes. I think today will also be bath party.
Shower party.
Not everybody at once, just. You're showing him the back.
I am?
You saw that snake.
My perfect plan has worked. This is trash.
Thank you for helping, but you're not doing a very good job.
Brakes, wheels, engines, Roger. Go, go, go. Good luck.
So answer the math question. Okay, so here we are, start of week 2. Things are going pretty well so far. We got a nice, beautiful day, nice and sunny, which we haven't had a whole lot of, and we're right in the middle of the ocean. So this morning we passed the halfway point, and another week to go, and then we think we'll be in the Marquesas. But right now, conditions are great. We're just kind of zipping along about 10 knots, surfing down waves to 11, 12 knots, and just cruising along. Got a few squids, flying fish, a little bit of carnage all over the boat here. Bye, little guy. difficult to figure out your sail trim with these waves. Once we surf down this wave, our speed accelerates, the wind speed changes. Before you know it, you're going 4 or 5 knots faster, and the wind speed is 5, 6 knots faster. So it's really hard to figure out what your correct reef plan should be. And just like that, another entire day has gone by. So this is pretty much the usual afternoon activity. We got a little video game Minecraft action. Elizabeth has worked on vacay and is now preparing a meal. What happened? What happened, Reese?
So somehow water came up through that and filled the entire top floor about this big with water.
The entire top floor was filled with water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And down there.
This whole floor. I was down there. This whole floor had water covering the entire surface, salt water. I think a wave caught up to us and came out the, I guess this is the drain, but it doesn't drain as much as it fills the boat with water. That's the morning of day 9. Had a beautiful night. It was lots of winds. We're still double reefed to the main, double reefed on the Genoa, but cruising along 9 knots, pretty smooth. Just sort of surfing and drifting in the waves. So we'll take that. I'm sure we did about another 200 miles easy yesterday, so that's a good day. It's a little bumpier and rougher than we thought, but beautiful morning, huh? There is nothing out here. We have not seen another boat. I think the last boat we saw was on day 2 or 3. It was a fishing boat. That's it. We haven't had a plane fly overhead. We haven't had a piece of trash float by. We have had no sign of human life in the last week. It's pretty crazy. Oh, that's disgusting. These two love sleeping outside. One thing we love about this boat is how safe with the enclosure everything is, and even just the U-shape of the cockpit. There's really no way to fall off the back of this boat. You've got to go physically up these steps and out to the rail past the helm. It's a very safe boat. So they can sleep outside. And they do it every night. It's probably the coolest spot in the boat. A beautiful sunny day. I like sunny days. It's amazing what a difference just a blue sky and some sun makes. Just feels safer for some reason. So we have just discovered in the middle of the Pacific Ocean that I think all of us have lice.
Okay, that's not confirmed. It's not confirmed.
The boys all do.
You saw it on.
And this is one right here. This is in the bag. This one I got off Reese, and he's got a couple of them. That's a big one,
Can I
Reese.
look?
That's the first one I saw. I see it in the little bag.
I don't see it.
It's right there in the corner.
Oh. Oh, it's brown? It looks like a flea. Are you sure he doesn't have fleas?
Might be fleas.
Lice is white.
Well, then I don't know what that is. But he's got them all on his head.
Almost for sure lice is white.
Well, these guys all have white little specks
All right,
in their
maybe
hair.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that was just what I
don't know.
saw filming.
I don't know. We all just woke up. I just saw this in Reese's hair.
Maybe it is
Yes,
lice.
Pierce?
I always thought it was white.
I couldn't find any on you guys. On you and Hale, I just found little bits with either as dandruff or eggs.
What are Dan?
I'll make some coffee, but then you
Are
gotta
there
look.
mimosas?
You gotta
Are
let me
there
look at your
mimosas?
hair.
Oh my God,
Look
would
at your
you
hair.
stop?
Look at your
Would
hair.
you stop?
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
No.
Actually, let me look.
Let
me look.
Don't show my great parts. Are you filming?
I'm not filming. I really don't see anything in your hair. It's so multicolored though, it's hard to tell. Ouch. Look at my hair, please.
Oh my God, they're everywhere. Honey, I think this is a misdiagnosis.
All right, let me show you what I saw. Right there, look. He's got those little brown things right there. See them? All over his hair. Okay, so 8 days down, halfway done, big step, halfway to go. Let's recap quickly kind of what we've seen. 0 fish. We caught that little 6-inch mahi, he doesn't count. We have broken our navigation table chair, the radar doesn't work, the downhaul for the spinnaker is broken, the clue for the spinnaker ripped out, and of course the hatch on the emergency escape hatch on the bottom of the boat is starting to leak. So that's probably the most concerning of the group. That's a lot of carnage though for the first half. I really hope that sort of trend doesn't continue. But let's see kind of what happens in the next half. So far so good. 8 days isn't a bad time. Let's keep up the speed and see if we can get to the Marquesas sooner rather than later, because I think Elizabeth's going crazy. What are you working on?
I'm going through vacay pictures, so my husband can edit them for me. Can we not do this right now?
Well, you want to go put makeup on?
Why start that now? I don't think you want to hear what I think of this house.
No, it hasn't been super comfortable.
No.
But we are moving.
Yes.
That's the good news.
I do want to go on record saying I'm never crossing the Pacific again.
But you agreed that you were doing this in our retirement.
No, I didn't.
That was a prenuptial agreement.
Would you stop trying to document me?
Get us to land?
I will not be documented. Seen like some dandruff or some little like I guess what might be.
What's
the head.
dandruff?
Well, so sometimes your scalp gets dry.
So all the boys, Elizabeth somehow doesn't have it, but all the boys in the boat have lice.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, we've only found that one big one on Reese Beach.
Yeah, but I mean, if there's, we all have it. Elizabeth is handling this incredibly well. A lot of people would be freaking out right now because we're in the middle of the ocean. We have no way of treating it.
Okay, here's the good
We
news.
have no washing machine. We're basically stuck with these guys for a week.
Okay, I would take this
looks like me.
I would take this over somebody getting really sick.
Yep, that's true.
This
could be worse.
Harmless bugs. They're
It
not,
could be worse. Speaking of worse, so in other news, a shackle just came loose on the topping lip. So we have no topping lip right now. We could not bring down our main without dropping the boom on top of the bimini. So I've got to go up here underway in the middle of the ocean and try and tie the topping lip back to the boom. Sure.
How do I know if it's filming? Is it filming? Do you have something to attach it to?
Ow! Ow! Bring in the main sheet tighter. Tighten it all the way. We're good. Yes. Use the main sheet.
Should we fix the traveler now?
Yep.
Why don't you come down? Why don't you come up?
What you doing?
Well, there's one surefire way to get rid of lice. Remove the hair from the patient. Hale didn't really have a bad case, but he kind of needed a haircut anyway.
Okay, so here's a window update. It's been 2 days since we had the issue, and the suction cup's working really well. The seal is leaking up here and in this joint here. And right now, I just dried the window off. I mean, over a period of 24 hours, we're getting maybe a gallon of water, 2 liters of water, but we've pretty much stopped it. It's just inconvenient, and at some point, we're going to have to fix it. And then in terms of water in the boat, I am getting a little bit of water in the bilge from that window. So you can see down there, there's some water pooling. I'm just going to use the shop vac, which I've never had on a boat before, but I really recommend it. I use it all the time. Use the shop vac just to suck out that water, keep it dry. Oh no, Pierce, it's getting the cut.
Smiley Daddy? Yeah, that's smiley.
Oh, we're moving now. 12.4, 12.6, 12.7, 12.8. Come on, 13. Oh, cool haircut.
I almost want to leave it like that.
It's about to be sunset. We're moving. These two are having fun. We're moving, but we think we need a reef. The question is, how many reefs do we put in? And you're the reef master. What are we doing? One reef or two? Here's the conditions. We got 20 knots true. Got some clouds over here that might be rain. Decent swell. We want to sleep a little bit tonight. I say two. That way we're good for all night. A little conservative, but we got 3 kids aboard.
And lice.
And lice. In a leaking hatch. 12 knots?
Yeah.
We just hit 12 knots. Today we hit 15 actually. But we went with the double reef. We've got 2 reefs in the main. And I think that's good because we'll be able to sleep well tonight knowing that we're super safe. And it should be a good night. We're still going 9 to 12 knots, so I guess we made the right call. Now movie time. We're on our our Star Trek convention here. Our Star Trek 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock.
And we have 2 chinchilla kids now.
And we have some Army brats. 1 and 2 is over there. You can't see his head.
Show us your head.
There he is. Delaced. Good morning. It's day 10, and I think we have 5 more to go. Okay, join us next week to find out what all the drama's about. Oh my God. See what else breaks and why Elizabeth wanted that fish. And we finally make landfall. See you then.